Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Man Guide. You know, he did a 18-minute special of women having meltdowns over the future. I wonder why. More passport bros, more midtowns, more men are waking up. You know, men like Jay from the Cheesecake Factory didn't know anything about Manosphere, didn't know anything about Red Pill. Now he's getting immersed into it. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
You get it now? So they're always projecting their fears onto women about hitting the wall because they are at the wall. Bestie, I'm telling you, there is no wall for women. Women are desirable at any and all ages. Now you know.
It comes in waves. Most of the time, I'm okay. And then it comes and hits me like nobody's business. And honestly, I've been feeling like this a lot lately. It's love. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it myself. I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want my person.
Imagine going through half your life, 53 years old, and then kind of have another half of your life to go, and you realize you fucked up. You're going to be lonely for the other half of your goddamn life.
Why is it so hard to find your person? You know, it's really hard when love is the one thing you can't force, you can't make happen. Where is it? Where is it? I'm so ready, and I have a beautiful life waiting for the perfect man to show up.
She has a beautiful life waiting for a man to just show up. So you're not expecting the man to come and take care of everything and you live with him? Because I'm pretty positive that's what you're looking for.
Where is he? I'm 53.
Damn!
And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been several years since then. Where are all the good men that are ready and want to build a beautiful life together?
He's being savage on this video.
Where are you?
Oh, no, thank you, Grandma. I'm fine. Thank you, though.
Vid 1. This woman is 30 years too late. She still maintains the same delusional mentality as they believe they deserve love, never realizing relationships and love take real effort, not narcissistic gaslighting on social media.
I think it's weird that people have this, like, perception of love that you just look at someone and you love them, and or you meet someone, you love them right away and you'll love each other forever. That doesn't usually happen. The love usually has to build, and kind of slowly. You know, like the people that lust, yes, are maybe one, but actual love, it takes time to build, and women just think it's like that.
Yeah. You can tell she was pretty good looking when she was younger, and now at 53, she's seeing...
Yeah, she's still decent looking at 53, but it's also probably filters and stuff too, though.
Decades of attention drying up right in front of her eyes. She finally has to meet reality for the first time as she crashes into the wall. The other thing you can tell is it's all about her. I want. Not one time did she mention what she could do for a man. Nothing about... I want to rub his shoulders, cook him dinner, nothing, just I want. Any simps out there want be in love with her? Let's have a look at some comments. The wall is undefeated. Yeah, it's like actions have consequences.
What?
Be a strong, independent woman, they said. Look here, independent women. This yo future if you keep playing. 95% of women looking for the top 5% of men. Somebody is going to miss out. Don't give up, queens. You deserve the best, not anyone. Hashtag, don't settle for average. Hashtag, perfect man. Hashtag.
You know, I think it's funny that we're pushing them towards that way now, just for them to be single.
Don't give up. Hashtag, wait for the next life he is waiting for you out there. The perfect man got married when you were 26. Before we go any further, Let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Butane. He said, "One of my biggest issues with the whole be a man argument is from people who would be considered the religious right that promote going back to be a religious man in guiding these women to lead better lives and make better choices. However, we cannot force these women to make better choices as long as society adheres to the principle of equality under the law. If women are equal under the law to men and free to make their own choices, then they can reap the future they deserve, which is dying alone being eaten by their horde of cats." Well said. Please, don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget
I like how he gives back to the community.
to leave a comment, and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. Now back to the video.
Embrace your masculinity.
His production value is so much better than mine.
And I'm just sat here and I'm just like, why does nobody want me? Why am I not in why
Are those jokes real? Because that's ridiculous.
am I not in a relationship? And I know
I just spent
And then why does she keep like jiggling him like she's doing this?
like an hour scrolling through my own TikTok videos, and honestly, I can't find a single reason why I'm not married yet.
Just like to clarify that I am single by choice.
What up, TikTok? My name is Kristen. I am 30 and I am single. And if you're anything like my mom, you probably want to know, why are you still single?
If this isn't proof that it's totally okay not to be married by 30 and to live life on a completely different timeline, I'm in the Sahara Desert with 18 incredible women about to go ride camels in the sunset. Woo!
Do you think riding camels in a sunset with a whole bunch of women is better than having a family? People that love you, people that help take care of you, people to take care of.
I've been crying on and off for a little bit now, and I want to be a mom so bad. Like, I want to be pregnant so bad and grow a human, and I just want to take care of. I just want to be a mom so bad. And I just wish I could be.
And these are the type of women that are going to be horrible mothers. Just because they want to be a mom so bad. They just want to be pregnant. They don't care what man impregnates them. They don't care if they're financially stable. They don't care. They just want.
You on right now.
Women are literally biologically designed to have children. People ridicule that and mock that. They say, oh, you want the women barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. You think they're baby machines. It's like, yeah, I mean, that's what they're made to do. That's what their hormones are about. That's what their brains are about. I mean, it's going to be devastating in this century. All these women that were lied to about that are going to turn 30, 35, 40, no eggs, no husband, no family, ugly.
No eggs.
Going to be millions of them, and they're going to be miserable, and they're going to take it out on us. God help us,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't support Nick Fuentes or anything, but what he said was correct.
I'm not capable of casual hookups anymore, you guys. Clearly.
You're not capable of
I
it
haven't hooked
anymore?
up with anyone for 4 months. Which is like the longest it's been probably since I've been sexually active.
Since you started having sex, the longest you've never had sex was 4 months? That's a lot of sex.
Yeah, and I gave in and I let my guard down, and holy fuck, sex is really sacred. I'm a little bit mad at myself that I shared it so willy-nilly. Holy fuck, I did not realize how much I was.
It's like, we told you these things. Your parents told you these things. Your mother, your father, a lot of society as you were growing up somewhat told you these things. But you listened elsewhere, and now you regret it.
I have been craving a really deep love.
How deep do you want
I'm
it?
a sensitive girl, you guys. Holy shit. But now I know. Hookups are not for me. I used to be able, like a year ago, if you asked me all the names of people I hooked up with, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, wow. Sex is sacred.
Should have thought of that earlier. She belongs to the street.
She most likely became sexually active around 16, 18, as she's hitting 30, realizing how many carnival rides she's gone on. Already starting to sound like the woman from the first clip, but I'm sure she'll go through her angry mocking phase. After she's given away the biscuits for free for 10 years, she'll make some simp wait for 6 months in marriage now that she's had her midlife feminist crisis. The reality is, however, she'll get bored with her beta, move on to the hating men phase, and ride some more Ferris wheels before full bursts of toddler emotion on TikTok like we see in the first clip. This cycle is so repetitive and obvious that you could probably draw statistical data on when women will hit the wall, the ups and downs graph of emotional anger to gaslighting with tears to try and attract the love of her life. Let's have a look at some comments. Salvaged title car. I want to be treated like a new car. Check engine light came on. This summer is going to be full of women wanting a serious relationship for marriage. Hookups are not for me anymore. No switching back, my dear. You know those cars with such a high mileage at one point, the counter resets to all 0. That's what she is hoping for. They get this real...
That would be hilarious.
...realization in their 30s, then expect the mandem to understand. 1985, Honda Civic, 285,000, double it, and pass it to the next one. She's had more loads in her than a laundromat washer. Focus on yourselves, kings.
Today I learned that women hit the wall at 35 years old. So I'm about to hit the wall next year? Is it cold there? Is it at least furnished? Lord, what's that gonna do? Please.
You can make fun of it all you want. Like, these women act like if them making fun of it, ignoring it as if that's not going to ever happen to them. You have examples all around you, but yet you choose to ignore it, women.
It's all jokes and women power until they actually looking at themselves in the mirror 10 years later.
Yep.
The attention is still being soaked up from the simps as she mocks her future self on social media. Women and simps cheer her on, real men calling her out with facts. Who do you think they will listen to for the next 5, 10 years before she literally becomes the women in the first video? I want, crying into the camera as she tries to gaslight a husband into existence. You see this often with young...
I love that. Try to gaslight a husband into existence. That's what they do. It's definitely what women do.
Younger women, they pretend they are emotionally capable of surviving until that precious attention starts to dry up. Then reality hits as feminism never mentions this.
So
But to be
what's
honest,
wrong? But what's wrong with you?
to be honest, in my 20s, what I was doing was just dating for fun. Dating, I'm going to be really blunt, dating like, rappers, athletes. And by time I was ready to sit down, I was already in my 30s, and I'm like, oh shit, like I've done give away my most precious years to just partying and being on the scene. And now that I'm in my 30s, I'm trying to date, and I really don't know what I like.
Keep going.
I'm trying to figure out, what do I like? Because for the past 4 years, I've been engaged twice, and they weren't the ones.
Have you been in therapy?
Yes, I'm in therapy now.
Let me ask you a question that you probably haven't asked yourself, because thank you for being honest, because I was going to get to it anyway.
The reason why below bare minimum low effort men love to scare us with the prospect of being alone, of being worthless, is because they are projecting their fears of being alone and worthless. They simply cannot fathom that women are choosing to be single. Because a man who...
No, we can fathom it. We just think it's a stupid choice. Like most men, if we had the choice to choose to be single or not, I don't think most men would. We're choosing to be single because we don't want to deal with modern women. But if there were good women out there, most men wouldn't.
Does not have access to women is a loser as per the rules of the games of men. They cannot understand that they are not trophies in the world of women. Do you get it now? That's why they're always projecting,
you're gonna hit the wall, you're gonna be worthless, so many bodies, you're not even a virgin.
Like, that's why, because they are projecting their fears of being worthless, of being alone. I read this TikTok, and I'll credit her here. She said that men love to scare women about hitting the wall because they're projecting their own fears of being at the wall, because men are born at the wall. Then they have to prove themselves to get out of the wall. Do you get it now? So they're always projecting their fears onto women about hitting the wall because they are at the wall. Best.
Okay, I can say that men were born at the wall and we had to chip that wall down. But once we chip that wall down, it's down. Where you guys weren't born with it, but when it comes up, there's no way around it. So there is a little bit of a difference.
Steve, I'm telling you, there is no wall for women. Women are desirable at any and all ages. Now you know.
We can clearly see the 3 cycles of delusional modern women. This one is the young, optimistic, CC riding, attention-grabbing, college-educated feminist. She believes the attention and free rides will never end.
Where Asian women have gone into this feminist rhetoric. You know, like I said, a lot, like, I feel like black, African-American women and Asian women are one of the loudest women when it comes to this type of things.
The entry pass to the roller coaster dating game she's been enjoying for several years, sleeping with hundreds of Chads and Tyrones as she LARPs on the internet. Then as she hits her 30s, she becomes more bitter and angry, like we see in the second video, more aggressive and passively aggressive as she starts seeing the attention dry up. Then by the third video, as age starts to really set in and the attention becomes non-existence, they start trying to gaslight the internet into getting a few more trickles of that precious attention. Crying and screaming on social media like a toddler hoping someone will rescue them from their feminist dream gone to a nightmare. Women and simps cheer her on, real men calling her out with facts.
I've got another one tonight. This one again with a matchmaker, only because like I've kind of stopped doing Bumble. I'm over it for now. Just to recap the last couple with the matchmaker, on paper they were good, but both of them weren't interested. And the first one I knew he wasn't interested, so whatever. The second one, look, I'm willing to go on a second date. The first date's always awkward, so if I'm not totally appalled by them, like I'm cool to go out again. Let's see how it feels. These guys were not clearly cool to go out again, so we will wrap that up. But tonight, all I think about is it's 11 in the morning. I have to wash my hair today at some time. I have a full day of meetings. I'm exhausted already just to go out and just to do another bit of,
Well, we tell you do it while you're young when you have the energy, time, and leverage.
Chit chat, niceties with someone I don't know. It's hard to get excited when the last couple have been fine, but nothing overwhelming and nothing's really come of it. So, all right, I'm going to go through a full day of meetings and then I'll circle back. All right, so I've been through my day of meetings. Those are done, thankfully. I squeezed in a shower and now my hair is setting and I am going to put on some makeup. So here we go. All right, as per normal, I know nothing about him except that he's driven, he's the top of his company, he makes time for his family and friends, so I think
First thing that came up was driven and the top of his company. So he's rich.
he's going to be a type A overachiever, which I'm okay with. And then, what's our codenames tonight? Lucy and Ricky. I'm Lucy, he's Ricky. These are always fun.
Oh, shit.
The place we're going to, again, Matchmaker's got it on. This is really cute. It's in Encino, which is not far from me because I'm in the bow. And it looks super cute. And I'm actually I'm getting some good restaurant recommendations out of these. So, hopefully find something more than that. But at least I'm getting some good restaurant recommendations. Okay. The fit is not unlike anything else you've ever
God dang, she changed quite a bit after fully putting makeup on. She looks quite younger.
seen. So, here I go. This one was a good one. This
The
one
place
was
completely
fun.
empty.
He is from Belgium. He played professional football, soccer for years in Europe and in Brazil. He does real estate development.
Sounds
He's
like a
really
good catch.
funny. Had some really funny little jokes. Drives a nice car. That helps. Yeah. So I will keep you posted on this one. This could be something interesting.
Okay, another thing that's terrible about dating in your 30s is, and just dating in general. Okay, so I was talking to this guy in this app, and he said something about sending him a selfie to, like, know that I'm real or something. I don't know why people are so weird about that. Like,
You're a fucking idiot.
I have photos and I'm easily Googleable. Like, I'm verified on social platforms. Okay. So he sent me like a
Oh, you're so famous. Oh, sorry for us lobies asking for your to make sure you're a correct person or the person we're actually talking to.
selfie like this, laying in bed. And it's been like gross out and I've just been lazy. So I was laying down and I kind of was like, and you know, I have no makeup on. I'm wearing like a t-shirt, whatever. He literally views the photo and then unmatches me. Like the photos of my on my profile, like I barely have foundation on in most of them. But like
Sure, and filters.
I don't think I look that bad.
Okay, this is by no means a hot take, but I have major beef with the dating app Raya because, like, no one talks on there. No one talks. It's basically an Instagram for hot people. And like, when I got on there, I was like,
I might have to check this Raya out.
oh, wonderful. I have access to a new world. A new portal opened, if you will. And it's all well and great. We're seeing celebs. We're
Did it open in your vagina?
seeing like D-listers, whatever. And I don't know what's not working about this. I want to know success stories because it ain't working for your girl, and maybe I'm just an average Jane over here, and I can take that. I can take that and I can recognize it.
Can you?
But also, like, what's going on with the geography? Because you're serving me people in, like, Stockholm, Sweden. And, like, what am I going to do? Like, fly to Sweden to meet this, like, gorgeous man? Maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I mean, on second thought, maybe I will. But, like, you know, there needs to be, like, a hello first.
You know, it's funny. When we talk about Sims, we don't really talk about the women simping too much because they only simp for the few select men, but women simp just as bad as men.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification.
That was some damn good chow. Women hitting the wall. Like regretting their dating choices. Becoming a happy-go-lucky 20-year-old to a miserable 30-year-old to a delusional, devastated, 35, 40-year-old and a hopeless 50-year-old. That's the cycle of modern women nowadays. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.